Eunice. What can we get? I think we gotta do the all white. Versus their alternate. Let's go.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course.
This doesn't look like their alternates.
Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a squad from the MAC.
All right, here we go.
Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Falcons will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Toledo Rockets offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Rockets moving quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got the first down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
Nothing.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. A little screen to the running back. They got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Rockets send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. The Falcons offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Quick release by the QB. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
Spits it out to the back. It's caught. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. First 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You don't. That's fine. That's
Needed him to be held
just
a little bit.
Over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Hold on. This is going to bug me. Did he have a shot going deep? Not really. Okay.
The Falcons will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lowry. Got him downfield. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Rockets headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he'll step out of bounds
get any
after a
pressure
very
on.
productive play.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it out.
Turning on the Jets.
Hey.
And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Toledo.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just a little off. Incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit. As soon as he gets the football, hard to succeed as a running back. When you get the ball and you get clocked.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Falcons need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They've got the screen set up. And boy,
4 down territory. Let's go.
Maybe just a couple of inches short. So in their own territory, on 4th and inches, the offense will stay on the field. Buys a little time. He'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
End of the half. Gotta keep it close. Keep it close.
So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. The Falcons are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Makes the catch. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to
got him.
Thank you. Touchdown Falcons. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, that was a nice little pitch and catch there.
And when you get in the red zone, you're thinking run, run. The field shrinks. You see the tight
Nothing
ends
like
really
quieting
come
the
to play in this area of the field.
rivals.
Big body guys that you can fake a little
Stadium.
run action, throw them the football for the touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
We are all tied.
He did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll try the run.
Nothing.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Rockets will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking downfield, it's Lowry. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nothing.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make.
He unleashes a long one.
Oh.
He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, he drops it.
Way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end.
Good to see they dropped 2.
Pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves to change for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Get him.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Unloads it left. And
Nice
that's going
drop.
to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash.
Oh, we missed it though. Look at us.
And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still
We got
locked
a
up.
chance for the
They'll get
lead.
this drive started from their own 26.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities. They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Got him. Let's go.
Pulls it in down the sideline. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the
Wide
half.
open. Let's go.
He caught it. Slippery slide.
Slippery
Finds his
slip.
way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of
safety
scheming ways to get
came
this
in
guy the football in
over
the
the-
passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff
That's
unit
the
on
way.
the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulls and fires complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Here comes the heat. And
Yeah,
the heat
let's
gets
go.
there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Rockets line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Oof.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get
What do
it
we
to the
think? What do we
receiver.
think? This one
I know
looks
that one falls
good.
incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands.
Throws toward the end
Got him.
zone.
Oh,
And swatted down by
just
the
cut in
defense
front
to
of him.
stop the scoring opportunity.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had
oh
that.
shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
Thank you.
And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Pressure coming. Fires to the wideout.
Good job.
And
Good
it's
job,
incomplete,
defense.
deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Got room to work. Breaks into the open. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds
There we
there.
go.
Nice
Field
pickup
goal.
on the play. Spotted at the 32. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a three
What do
before
you think
halftime.
about it?
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit.
Ooh. And he missed it again.
No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, they knew coming into this game, touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Time to take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final
Got
play
mashed
of the
up against
quarter.
like the
Couldn't
fastest
quite
guy in
find
there.
his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivalries.
The Rockets will kick it away to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field.
Let's go.
They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the pass
Burn
game.
some
Couldn't
clock.
get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the
I
reason I
forgot
built
to
the lead. He's the guy
run
that
the
I
clock
can
here,
trust.
so
This offense is built
bear
around
with
him.
me.
So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Now the play fake.
Oh.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
All right.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Falcons will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grab behind the line. It's James.
You jump.
And
You
he'll
went
step
out.
across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Rockets want to pick up the...
No. Oh, stop it. Thought I picked my play already.
From from the shotgun. They'll run it. Throws to the 30. He's got away. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Yep, okay. Pressure.
It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
There he goes.
Ooh, it's a flag.
Down, but a flag is also
Hold
down.
Let's go.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Lowry. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Rockets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot.
Come on.
It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone.
Will he miss again?
That
is the question.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy. A 42-yarder from the left hash. And this one splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
We got to run
nice
some clock.
to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass.
Oh, he stopped. Why'd he stop? Oh, if
he
keep
can't
going.
find anybody, it'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to the big tight end.
Ooh, intercepted.
Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again,
back on the field.
when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Caught in the backfield. It's James. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Yes, he drops it.
Can't make the play on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would have liked to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Here we go.
Really nice
First
pick up
down.
there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down for this offense. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
All right. A must win.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Collins. Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
And
Oh, he's got a chance. Oh, he's got some space.
woo,
They
first
finally
down.
corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they
Oh,
shown
shit.
up.
Right to him.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Let's
They
go.
ran
Talk
it.
about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put
Just
Got
too
him.
much
Let's go.
heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that.
Nothing.
Pressure is coming in, and they get him again. How about this job by the defense? A well-disguised blitz by the free safety results in a sack.
And you don't blitz the free safety much because he's a guy that stays back usually, but
And this defense is
Bam,
bringing the
bam,
heat.
boom.
Another sack.
and giving
Let's
up
go.
3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Punt is in the air. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today.
Oh, you gotta
So
catch
that's
that.
this
Come
defense,
on,
though.
dude.
They played with great effort. They've gotten halves of the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down.
There we go.
Hines is
First
back in the middle.
down.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Collins.
Got him wide open.
Caught near the sticks, it's Clay. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line
Let's
to the
go.
19 before being hauled down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole.
Ooh, first down and more.
He'll
Let's
get that
go.
one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Falcons trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they take it in for 6 more points. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
There we go.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Give him no time. No time.
Back to pass, it's Lowry.
No time.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. The Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down.
Got
And
him.
he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack.
Ooh,
here
can we
late
get a
in the
safety?
fourth.
Can we get a safety?
On 3rd
Safety.
and long, no secret
Let's go.
what he needs here. And they get him in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that
take the knee.
athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
There we
Everything's in their
go.
favor on the scoreboard. The quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really
Feels good.
impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.